think it's great to empower women and talk about it.
I want to have an honest conversation.
We have to give ourselves a break, and we have to take a breath.
Like, I'm not perfect, but there isn't much I won't try.
Some days it works,
Some days it doesn't.
CNG Media.
Hi, welcome back to episode 4 with Real Moms, Real Talk. I'm your host, Cathy Moyano. Today, we are going to be talking to none other than Nicole Greco Peepas, all about fitness, women, the importance of fitness, and then some. So thank you so much for joining me today.
I love it. Thank you, Cathy, for having me.
So before we dive into all of your current wonderful endeavors that I'm following, I do want to talk to you a little bit about how you got into fitness.
Great.
How was it your passion from a young age? And what made you decide to take it to where it is now, let's say?
Great. Quick story. I don't want to bore anybody. But
Nothing
I got married. No,
nothing boring about you.
We're a fun bunch, me and you together. I could see it. We're going to talk for a while here. So anyway, make a long story short, I moved to Greece with my husband. He was working for an American company out there. When you move to another country, unfortunately, you don't have working papers or a visa that quickly. And I couldn't work, so my next door neighbor was a karate sensei. And I was like, damn, I always want to do that. Did I work out? Yeah, I dabbled in the gym. But I did karate with her 3 days a week, nonstop for 3.5 years.
Wow.
So by the time I left Greece, I was a brown belt. I come home. I'm married now. I'm living out in Greece. I come home. I find out that I am pregnant as soon as I get home. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Already?
Yeah.
I want to continue this. I want to go for my black belt. I gotta finish this now. So I find a dojo in East Hanover, and I wind up continuing karate there.
While you're pregnant?
While I'm pregnant.
Okay.
I get my black belt. They are boxing in the other room, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to box. That's my new passion. I want to hit stuff. I mean, karate, you hit it, but I wanted to take it to another level. I have the baby.
This is your first.
This is my first, my son Nico. I want to keep the baby, but I don't want to keep the weight. I gained 60 pounds with Nico. I was 2.5 weeks late.
Even with the working out?
Oh, yeah.
Now, did you eat whatever you wanted to eat? Or were you at that point conscious about what you were eating?
No, not really. No, I really didn't know. Did I know how to eat? Yeah, I think I tried to eat healthy. But listen, we're Italian.
Yeah.
You know, we come from an Italian family. It's not always Sunday
You're
dinners.
eating 5 days a day.
That's
5 times a day.
And Sunday dinner is home, no matter wherever home. It's my mother's house. You know, no matter where I am, it's my mother's house, and I was happy to be back home.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of funny.
So
no
you
one's
start
ever asked
boxing.
me that. I started boxing. I had Nico. I'm boxing. One thing led to another. This is my new career. I'm like, I gotta take every course, every fitness certification I could. What can I do next? I did TRX. TRX just came out, 2004.
I actually tried that.
TRX is awesome. It's your body weight. It's pulling and
I've tried
pushing.
everything and stuck with nothing.
Yeah, well, you have to find your passion.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that. You got to find something you like, no matter what it is. It could be dancing, could be walking, could be hiking. Maybe you're not a person that needs to be in the gym. Maybe it's outside the gym. Anyway, make a long story short, I did TRX, and then I went for my personal training certification. And it was time. I was in the fashion industry for years. I worked
So
for
you
Neiman
knew
Marcus.
people
Oh, yeah.
already, where you can, once you got your
Yeah, but
certifications, you could kind of network.
Yes, good point. And I could. But I was so used to talking about people about fashion and what to wear and where are you going. And now all of a sudden I'm talking to them about, you know.
Have you always been a confident person, like speaking to people about?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
comes through your personality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over the few times that I've, been in your presence.
Your confidence, that comes from within. You got to find that. If you don't have that, it's not about just speaking and public speaking and that. It's about finding something that you like about yourself, and that's what I feel.
Do you
that
remember
comes.
getting your first client as a personal trainer?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When you look back, when you look back at that, if you could still remember your first session, are you like, what the hell was I doing?
Yeah, I love that because no one ever asked me that.
Yeah.
Really, all the podcasts I've done, no one ever asked me that. I look back and I was like, oh my God, what her training today and her tennis elbow and what else should I do? And I would rewrite it. It's all about the programming. Any trainer can say, go do 200 squats. You are going to feel this in the morning. That's a bullshit workout. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's about the programming, how it can adapt to your body, the programming for you.
Which then probably helps you manage client expectations, because I know myself, I want results in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's not realistic.
No.
Especially women that are
No,
age.
it's not.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not realistic, but it's somewhere to start. Once that woman feels good in her jeans, even if she didn't even lose any weight, and she might have lost a couple inches, bam.
Because that's a big misconception too.
Yeah.
People, well, I should say women, we want to step on the scale and see that 5 pounds droppage. But if you're lifting weights, you're going to gain muscle, which is going to make the scale go up. But that doesn't mean you're not having progress.
Yes.
Or making progress, I should say.
It will, but don't get me wrong. When the scale goes up, is your body fat going down? That's
So
what
through
women
your
have to
personal
understand.
training, you educate your clients throughout all the fat loss.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not a nutritionist, but I know what
Enough,
to eat
yeah.
and the recommendations that I give. Okay. But yes, it starts with finding that balance between food and working out.
Yeah.
And again, going back to something you like, not everybody is going to box. They
Right.
don't want to hit shit.
Although I did take your boxing class.
You
it
did.
felt freaking really
Yeah, it
good
feels
to
good.
hit that bag.
It feels good.
Yeah.
There's other things that are happening to the body, not just weight loss. I mean, some women come in for weight gain, okay, but mostly it's weight loss. They have to understand to get off the scale. The scale we're women. We get our period. We're going through hormonal changes. We can go 3 to 5 pounds
A day.
just a day.
I know.
The scale is not
It's
a
like a
real
love-hate relationship.
I know, but it's not a real example of where your body is and where it should be and how you're feeling. I always talk about releasing serotonin, the mental health behind working out or just moving your body.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, no one has to box. No one has to do CrossFit.
But you got to move.
You have
have
to
to
do
move.
something to
Yep.
move.
So take me back. So now you have your first
Again.
child. You're boxing. Now you get all your certifications.
That's it.
When's the second baby coming?
The second baby's coming 18 months.
Oh.
And I'm shitting my pants because I'm like, what's going on here? I didn't get my period yet. But what's happening?
Yeah.
There's no way I could be pregnant. Yeah,
Right.
I'm pregnant. 18 months. They are apart.
Does it
And-
stop you?
No,
No.
no. I continue. I'm just going for more. I'm going for my personal training certification now. Now that takes a little bit longer. I have different certs, but now I'm going for the big one, and that is NAMSA, which takes a little bit more time. And no, nothing stops me. I do it through my daughter. She gets born 7 pounds 11 ounces, healthy.
And you're
I
going to
don't
meet a
gain.
client 3 days later? Were you that like you came home from the hospital?
I taught more classes
Okay.
than I did personal training. I had a couple personal training clients, but group fitness was my thing. I really started in group fitness.
So you enjoy that environment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like to have that
More
35 people in
yeah.
class, me commending the room, you know, and then, I mean, it's difficult. Group fitness instructors are not just, you know, these big cheerleaders that like, you know, let's go, do, you know, push-ups, you got 50 now.
Yeah.
What about that person that comes into your class? I have a piriformis injury. You know, I have a knee replacement. I mean, you got to adapt.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you have modifications for that person. You know, so it takes a lot. Group fit instructors get a bad rap, you know, all the time. But we take charge of the room, and a good fitness instructor will work your whole body in that class and make sure that programming is right. You know,
Yeah, that's
and so
great.
that's where I really learned how to program,
So
and then it took to the next
fast
level.
forward then, I guess, to the last 5 years of your life right now. So
Oh wow, we're really going
I mean,
forward, bro.
yeah, I mean,
Let's go.
Yeah, because time goes by real fast here.
Yeah.
So I hope you do come back, because I'm sure
Okay.
there's a lot more things that
love
we could
that.
talk about. So having a second child didn't stop you. You kept going. You're doing all these fitness classes. How did you get involved then with the New Jersey Housewives? Because
Okay.
you did train
Yep.
some of the women there, which then I'm sure led you to other endeavors, which I want you to talk about, because now you did develop your own fitness app.
Yep.
So you could plug that away. I did download it. I'm about to start it because
Oh, I
am
like
excited.
that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great.
And then I want you to talk about your bro thing.
All right. Great.
So take it away.
So, okay, bro, I'll take it away. No, so Teresa and me, we've been friends for years. I'm going to go back about 20, 25 years. Her old boyfriend was one of my best friends. And we used to hang around together. We used to go clubbing together. She found out I was at the local gym in Fairfield, and she just started on this show. And she found out that I was there, and she just started taking my class. And then we were just like, "Come on, let's go. Let's do class and personal training." So off and on, she's been with me
That's
throughout
great.
the years. You know, she went into a fitness competition. I wasn't the one to train her for that. I don't train bodybuilding like that. I don't train fitness. She went-
Has that been something you've thought about doing for
No.
yourself? No.
No, never. No, I know what I'm good at. I know.
Which I think is key too when you are.
Yeah. I know the way that I like to train, and I'm not for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not. I always give a client usually one free session. Try it out. Again, I'm not for everyone. You are going to lift weights with me. And if that's not something you want to do, that's fine.
Right.
Go find something, like I said, that makes you happy.
Do you find a lot of women are intimidated by lifting weights?
Yes. Yes.
Because there is that misconception out there that you're going to get big and bulky and
That's
you're
right.
going to look like quote unquote
Yes,
a man.
so we'll go back to the housewives in a second. But let me just clarify something. The only way you get big and bulky by lifting heavy weights is if you are putting the calories in as well.
Yeah.
So if you are going over your calorie limit, okay, and you're eating everything in sight,
Yeah.
then
course,
you're going to put it. Now, some women are a little stockier build, and they tend to be a little bit heavier on the bottom, and they say, okay, those are the adjustments you might have to make with the weight, with the size of the weight. I mean that they are going to lift. You might have to go a little lighter on that. But again, it all goes back to what you're eating. All goes back to what you're eating. So just to get back to the housewives and Teresa, we have a great relationship. I think we have a really tight friendship. I say it all the time. I would give her the shirt off my back, and I think she would do the same. There's been people in and out of her life, and we have a nice core group of girls, and she can rely on us. She definitely could rely on us for...
And that's important.
Yeah, for
That's
anything.
important.
To talk off the cuff, what's going on with the show, what's going on with her life. You know, it was difficult for me. I went twice to see her when she was away, as Italians would say. Away is when she served some time.
Yeah.
And it was hard for me to see her like that.
Of course.
That's my friend. And it was difficult. And I said when she got out, what kind of new change, and that's it. She's
Because she herself, then I feel like
she just
accelerated in the fitness.
that.
Yep.
And she also became the strongest woman. You know, to these girls, these 4 girls.
Yeah, which is
she had
really
to be the
important.
mother, the father, everything.
Yep.
The school teacher, the therapist. So she had to be a lot.
It's a lot on our shoulders.
Oh,
Us
yeah.
women,
Oh, yeah.
mothers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we get enough credit.
Yeah.
For all that
I
we
mean,
manage.
you don't
day
have
in-
to be on the Housewives or whatever
Right.
to. Yeah, we don't get enough credit for
Right.
what we do.
So
yeah.
all these wonderful things are happening to you in your professional life, yet still not done.
No.
So tell me your thought process or what propelled you to want to start an app, because I'm sure this is not the last thing you're going to do. I'm sure there's more coming from
I hope so.
from you.
I hope so. So I work for Equinox as well as a local gym in Caldwell. And I was content. It was great. I had clients at my house. Great. Everything's going great. My kids are growing up. They're both in private school. I have a great marriage, married to a great guy, supportive. And then someone said to me, a person that I really admired in my fitness career, I wind up getting in touch with, and she started following me on Instagram. I said, her name is Christmas. Yes, it's her real name,
Love that.
Christmas, Christmas Abbott. She is a good friend of mine now. She's like, I see something in you. I see this. I see this app. I see something of a challenge. I see, you expanding what you know and who you know, and
Taking it to the
being
next level.
that celebrity trainer
Yeah.
to the next level. So let me try to get you there. So she helped me,
That's great.
guide me in the right
The
direction.
pictures are phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NGP method, right? .com.
NGP method.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And it's on the App Store and on Google Play. And what we're doing right now, it just launched January 1st. It is a 3-week challenge. It's $20 a month. First, you get a 3-week challenge, and then you get a 6-week challenge. And then it will go to a 9 and a 12-week. It might be a little bit more money a month. But what you see is you have to do something every single day.
Yeah.
You got to be walking outside, meditation.
So it's a variety.
Oh,
variety of things.
yeah. But the 3
Which
weeks
will
starts
appeal
with body
to-
weight.
Yeah.
Let's start simple.
Yeah.
Let's start with just moving your body. Is it for
And
a
it
beginner?
sounds easy.
Yeah.
But it's actually not that easy.
No. I would say all
I
the,
can't do more than 10 push-ups. I'm
and that's
struggling.
fine. And you'll see a modification.
Yeah.
But I would say the 3-week challenge, moving every day, is no more than 20 minutes to maybe 40 minutes a day.
So it's
That's
realistic.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's realistic.
So the working mom can do it.
She's got to
Stay-at-home
get
mom
up.
could do it.
She's
We
got
all
to
gotta
get up.
find time
She's
for
gotta find the
ourselves.
time.
Yeah,
You know,
prioritize
CEOs
ourselves.
do it. People, heads of big companies, they find the time. You know, and I get it. We juggle. We're women.
Yep.
We're mothers. We wear many hats. You got to put your hat on for yourself first.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you, Kathy, if I'm not happy, this whole house is not happy.
Wholeheartedly agree. And it's apparent.
I got to make myself happy first.
Yes.
Whatever it might be. An app,
I just
a
think
brand.
I think we were brought up to think the opposite. So to change your mindset to say, well, I'm going to get up a little earlier and exercise 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever
it.
the case may be,
That's it.
before I take care of my kids
That's right.
is not a faux pas.
No.
It's what needs to be happening.
And you're not neglecting the family or the kids.
No,
or
you'll be
putting
better.
that dinner on the table.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But if it's 20 minutes of you scrolling on your phone or 20 minutes of just moving, I'm telling you, you can do it. The 1, 2, 3 days of you getting in this routine, that's all it takes.
Yep.
That's it. That's all it
So
takes.
let's talk about bro.
So bro happened.
Is that like a
yeah,
saying
so
you
listen,
said your
yeah.
entire life?
I've been calling everybody bro.
Bro, yeah.
Everybody's in the gym. You know, everybody says it's a New Jersey thing. It's really not. Well, maybe it is. It's an Italian thing. It's a Jersey thing.
Well, now it's a Nicole thing.
Yeah.
right?
You know what? I
Yeah.
forgot everybody's friggin' name. That's what it is. I have
Which
to know
happens
all
with
these
age.
people.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
All these people at Equinox, all these people
Yeah.
at all these other local gyms. And I was like, I forget the friggin' names. So
What's
say,
up, bro? I love it.
That's it.
I love it.
So,
Is there a link to buy some merchandise for
yes,
Bro
yes.
on NG?
And NGP bro.com.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's on Shopify. And there's some merch, and we're looking into. So, like I said, bro is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Bro, we're turning it into. We're like-minded people. You could be a bro. I could be a bro. We think about our family. We think about fitness. We think about, like-minded freedom. Whatever it is, everybody could be a bro. So that's what it's kind of turning into.
like
This
that.
bro lifestyle.
I like the message.
Thank
I
you.
think that's great. And right before we finish up, you did just have a really big milestone birthday. I
did.
Had a fabulous party. I'm sorry I missed it.
Thank you.
How'd you feel?
I just
leading
turned
up?
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was wow. I couldn't believe it. I'm halfway to 100. And I said to myself, look at all these things happening right now in my
Right.
life at 50. Why now? Why now?
Maybe because you're ready for it now.
That's it.
Yeah, you're ready for it now. Maybe you
I
weren't ready at 30.
was not ready
or,
at 35 or 40. I don't think I could have processed all this. In 1 year, I launched a brand and an app, and I just, reinvented myself. I did a big birthday, and I donated it all to my charity. I also run a local charity in a community in Caldwell, West Caldwell. We do Friends of the Well, which is just anybody falling hard on their times. We kind of come in and help out,
That's beautiful.
and we wanted to keep it local.
Yeah.
So why not? So I said, you know what do I need? Another gift card? Another
Right.
bottle of wine?
Yeah.
Why not do something
That's
that
beautiful.
really matters?
I like that.
So
That's
thank
great.
you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I want to thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what you come out with next.
I like that.
I think you're an inspiration.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the success.
Thank you, Kathy. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Thanks.
Ciao.
Ciao.